the warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities.
And here we have Porto against Marseille.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Difficult, but I'll go for Cesc Fabregas. He's always thrived in the most competitive of areas on a football pitch by continually assessing the traffic around him, and that awareness, coupled with his technical strength, has elevated his game to world class.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. De Jong. Who's going to make this theirs? Can he find a finish now?
Cesc Fabregas. Bonaventura.
Nigel de Jong. He's the guilty party there. Faguli. Bonaventura. It's a long forward pass. It's Muriel! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Schwan. Pereira. Jedinak. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Camille Glick. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. It's come loose. Jedinak. Bonaventura. He's looking to get there first. Aimed long and direct. Jedinak. Crescito. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Crescito. Cesc Fabregas. Oh, good interception. Porto get it back again. De Rossi comes forwards. And it's Pereira. Pereira with the ball through. It's Rodrigo. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marseille can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Cesc Fabregas. Crescito. Looking for options. Tries a through ball. He's had a look. Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Cesc Fabregas just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Marseille break the deadlock.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Deftly done. Porto got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Porto are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Fine defending there.
Cesc Fabregas.
His goal-scoring skills have already been evident.
Jan Mat. Radu. Bonaventura pumps it upfield.
Tries to stroke it through.
Radu.
There is the half-time whistle.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
Second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Tadic.
You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Out to the left it goes. Now the cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Out for a throw.
Tadic. Cesc Fabregas.
Now it's Tony.
Tony passes it through.
Another piece of really good defending.
De Rossi. Porto still trailing by one, and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
Question, that's a foul.
De Rossi.
How about it?
Juan can hoist it clear. It's a throw. Porto look to make a change here. Tadic.
Lovely feet. Keeper's got good distance on that.
De Rossi. Jan Mat. And it's Rodrigo.
Rodrigo! He scored! Porto are level! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Pereira.
Looks to slip it through. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
De Rossi. Jan Mat.
Jan Mat. Spoon forward.
Tadic. Cesc Fabregas with a good steal, well played.
Bonaventura. Pereira. Now the pass. Tries to dink it in, and he's there to cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Porto don't have many options and time is running out. There was plenty of power on that.
They need a bit more urgency in their play. Time is ticking away.
Looks like a good ball through. Looking to shoot. Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete. Julio Cesar did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out? It's Muriel! Porto need to hold on for a few more moments. And that's it. Porto winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Porto against Marseille. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Luis Muriel. Tony. Tries a through ball. Nicely measured pass. Tadic. Radu. Nigel de Jong. Who's going to make this theirs? Out to the left it goes. Nigel de Jong with the ball through. Julio Cesar deals with it effortlessly. And it's Muriel. Now the pass. Pereira looking up to see who wants it. Koscielny does well there, alert. Radu. Nigel de Jong. Aim forward. Rodrigo passes it through. It's a good-looking cross. Either side especially adventurous early on. Looks like a good ball through. Well played, he saw that coming. Hits one! Had everyone off their seats.
Well, I think the keeper knows all too well that there was no getting anywhere near that. That's a big escape. Well, I think the early signs have been very good for them. They've already got that defence unsettled, and now they've got to back it up.
De Rossi pumps it upfield. Now it's Rodrigo. Gets on the end of it. Goal! Porto! And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Porto take the lead.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Porto are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Tadic looks to slip it through. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it's a bit far out, but you never know. He might just make something of this.
He went for the curler.
Well, technically, that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
Faguli brings the ball forward. Faguli with the ball through. Nigel de Jong. So they've got the only goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Radu. Beautifully executed. Tadic. Can he finish? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Porto pick it up and can go again. Fine defending there. Luis Muriel. Bonaventura. Another piece of really good defending. De Rossi. Lobs it in gently. Tadic! Just off target.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Oh, you could tell he really wanted that.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Luis Muriel. Tony. Porto are in control here on the brink of half-time. Cesc Fabregas. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Fine defending there. Nigel de Jong. Tadic. Radu. That'll be a throw. Tadic. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Jan Mat dinks one in. Bonaventura. Nigel de Jong. He spotted the run and played him through, looking to force his way through. Back of the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Porto have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Porto go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. Second half gets underway. No, he's come up against a brick wall there. Juan. Bonaventura. And it's Fabregas. Looks to slip it through. He's got through. Cesc Fabregas tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Jedinak tries to stroke it through. De Rossi. Crescito ups it towards the front. A real chance to break. Tony pumps it forwards. Faguli. Looking for a decent ball in. Porto are 2 up. Marseille got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Well positioned to make that interception. Oh, good interception. Tries a through ball. Can he put it away? He's got away with one there.
Oh, he did really well to force the mistake by pressuring him like that. That's great grit for you.
Tadic. Jedinak gets into the right position to intercept. Another piece of really good defending. Porto get dipped into their subs. Now the pass. That's not the cross he had in mind. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Forward it goes. Looks like a good ball through. He's found his man. Cesc Fabregas. Bonaventura. Here it comes. It's Muriel! It's bounced out! Tremendous from Tony! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he's made certain that won't get through. Tony passes it through. Faguli played into the middle. He's there to get rid. Crescito with the ball through. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's understandable because they haven't found it easy against this defence. And shooting from that sort of range, it's not the answer.
Bonaventura thrust towards the front line. back. Gets it upfield.
Rodrigo.
Jan Maat.
It's Rodrigo! Really well taken goal.
Julio Cesar perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Porto go 2 up and into a position of real strength. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Cuts it out. Jan Maat. Drives it in.
It's a long forward pass.
Jedinak. Sandro. Looks like a good ball through. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Radu tries a long pass towards the front. And that's that. Porto come away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. A real sum-of-the-parts team effort. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Look, this is a good win for me. They know they've got the organisation and the discipline, and that's what gave them the platform to go on and win this.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And here we have Porto against Marseille. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Tadic. That's got him rattled. Luis Muriel with the ball through. Oh, he's broken through. Faguli just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Rodrigo. Well played, he saw that coming. Bonaventura tries to get it forward quickly. De Rossi. Tadic. Rodrigo gets it back. Faguli tries a through ball. Here's the through ball. Faguli. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. This could fall anywhere. De Rossi. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Referee's given a throw. De Rossi. So what now? Jan Maat. He hits it! Oh, that is very close.
Yeah, and he knew he had to get his efforts away before being closed down, but he could have sacrificed a little power then for a bit more accuracy.
No goals as yet. Cesc Fabregas. Faguli tries running with the ball at his feet. Bonaventura. Crescito. And it's Fabregas. Now it's Muriel. Now the pass. Hit into the middle. Tony! Goal! Marseille! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Oh, look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Cesc Fabregas. Jedinak. Crescito. Passes it through. Faguli. It's Tony! Tremendous from Tony! And already they're looking to run away with it. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, as contact goes, that was...
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Rodrigo. Chance to shoot. Tadic cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Well, it looks like he's been the one who's targeted as the danger man here, and as a consequence, he's getting the special attention. They're getting players around him quickly, they're giving him nowhere to go. And I think pretty soon he could be getting frustrated with this.
Radu. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Good idea, just poorly executed. De Rossi. Aimed long and direct. Porto are trailing here with the first half almost done. Throw in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Nigel de Jong. Radu. Tadic. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Crescito. Faguli pumps it upfield. He's away! Luis Muriel. It is a corner, good chance. They pick it up and they can have another go. Cesc Fabregas with the cross. Fair effort, he reacted well.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tadic. Who's going to make this theirs? There's no flag! And the first 45 minutes are up.
start of another 45 minutes.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Jan Maat. And it's Muriel. It's a long forward pass. Now it's Tony. Well read, he sorted that out. De Rossi. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tony. Crosses in a low one. They've done it! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Jan Maat. Marseille got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Looks to slip it through. Fekuli, he's onside. Luis Muriel! Oh, the ball's come loose. It's bounced out. They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Spoon forward. Jedinak. So we've reached the hour mark. Porto haven't yet dipped into their subs. That'll be a throw. De Rossi. To the goalkeeper. Fekuli. Luis Muriel. De Rossi. Tadic. Jan Maat. Tadic. It's a loose ball. And it's Tadic. Radu has a hit. Thrust towards the front line. Koscielny pumps it forwards, and he's through on goal. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Looks like a good ball through. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. De Rossi. Another piece of really good defending. Now it's Rodrigo. Juan. Luis Muriel. Cesc Fabregas plays it out to the flank. It's Fabregas! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Jedinak. Michael de Jong.
Can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough, and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
It's a long pass towards the front. Nigel de Jong. And it's Rodrigo. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Rodrigo. Now the pass. Swung in towards the middle. It's gone a long way up and away. Faguli. He's found his man. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Faguli! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Fine defending there. De Rossi. On the right now, what's on? And it's Rodrigo, out to the flank. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all... The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Porto against Marseille. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
He's made sure that that won't get through. It's a loose ball. Spoon forward. He's away! Can he find a finish now? Goal! Porto! And Porto go in front!
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Marseille didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Cesc Fabregas. Pereira. And it's Muriel. Aim forward. Porto making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Juan. It's a long forward pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Another piece of really good defending. Fine defending there. Radu passes it through. Now it's Nigel de Jong. Marseille looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Now it's Fabregas, looking to force his way through. It's come loose. Cesc Fabregas really struggling to influence the game.
Well, it looks like he's been the one who's targeted as the danger man here, and as a consequence, he's getting the special attention. They're getting players around him quickly, they're giving him nowhere to go, and I think pretty soon he could be getting frustrated with this.
Another chance from a corner. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Ball is over the line. Nigel de Jong. Tadic. Jan-Mat tries to get it forward quickly.
Rodrigo can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that, so I think they're defending him very, very well.
Rodrigo! It's broken loose. Pereira is fouled. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Nigel de Jong. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Rodrigo. Now it's Tadic. It's on a plate. And the ball's come out. What about it? And with that goal comes comfort. Nigel de Jong with a predatory goal.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Porto take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Rodrigo with the ball through. Porto are in control here on the brink of half-time. Radu. Now it's Muriel, dashing forward at pace. There's no flag. Luis Muriel. Marseille pick it up and can go again. Nigel de Jong. Radu. get the pass he's looking for. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Aimed long and direct. Bonaventura. Pass needed. There's the whistle for half-time. Porto sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. We're underway again. And it's Muriel. Tony. Another piece of really good defending. Looks like a good ball through. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. It's gone out for a throw-in. Sets the throw. It's well read. Jedinak. Kishito. Where to from here? Faguli. It's Muriel! Cesc Fabregas. Pereira. Boots it upfield. Pereira looking to run onto it. And that's a throw. Luis Muriel tries to get some whip on it.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
Tadic is long and forward. Emil Glick does well there, alert. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. They are rampant! Surely now, beyond all doubt.
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Porto take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Needed a better pass there. That tested the keeper.
He knows very well he can score from that distance. Not quite this time.
Great leap! The shot's on! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
De Rossi. Porto haven't yet dipped into their subs. Jan Maat. De Rossi. Tadic. Hits it! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempt at goal, and we have to give him credit at least for that.
Fine defending there. Pereira got into a good position down the right, just needs support to arrive. De Rossi. Tadic. Pereira. And it's Rodrigo. Well played, he saw that coming. Tadic. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Kishito.
Now the pass. Played out to the wing. Hits it first time!
Rossi.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Rodrigo. Sandro.
Porto are closing in on a comfortable win. And it's Rodrigo. Out of the Jong.
Tries a through ball. De Rossi!
Oh, the ball in at such good pace on it. I think the cross was an absolute peach. Oh, look, they should have reacted to that quicker. You know, still he was helped by the fact that the marking was so poor.
It's for Gouli!
De Rossi. De Jong. Sandro.
Well positioned to make that interception. He's off on a marauding run. Tremendous from Rodrigo! They are running riot here. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Porto totally rampant here. And he's made certain that won't get through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Bonaventura
Pumps it forwards. He's through. The final whistle.
Porto,
Winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Porto against Marseille. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Jan Maat. Nigel de Jong. Rodrigo. That intervention was very necessary. Pereira. It's a throw. Bonaventura. Pereira. Looking up to see who wants it. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Porto, got the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Faguli has been caught offside. No, too much on it. Jedinak. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Pereira. Kashito. Here it comes. Offside, I think? Yes, it is.
May have been caught offside, but Faguli won't be deterred by that. He'll just keep trying until the flag stays down eventually, and that's the way he operates. He just plays on the shoulder of the last defender until he gets it right.
And it's Tadic.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
It's Fabregas! In for the follow-up, and he's poked it home! First blood drawn. Begovic reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Marseille draw first blood here.
Oh, they've done well to take the lead there, but they can't let their opponents back in. Have to stay focused.
Ball swung in. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Can he put it away?
To be fair, that was tough for the keeper to handle.
Another piece of really good defending. Nigel de Jong. A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
That had to be more accurate. Nigel de Jong. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Tony passes it through. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Radu. De Rossi. Spoon forward. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
I thought it was good vision, but the execution was poor.
Bonaventura. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Played out to the wing. Aimed in towards the centre. Fabregas! That's a half-decent try.
Well, for me, he had a very decent crack at it, but it has to be said that the odds on those from distance were never really that good, and you'd always favour the keeper in that instance.
It so nearly came off for him.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He's got the ball, he's got the space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Porto in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Bonaventura. Pereira. Dinks one in. Corner then. Clears it out of harm's way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's Radu. Ball's loose, who's getting there? We've reached half-time.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Here we go again then.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. De Rossi. Tadic. Tries a through ball. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. It's Rodrigo! Tremendous from Rodrigo!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Porto grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Crescito.
Well, it's looking a lot better for them now, and as long as they don't just get a little bit too cocky about this spell in opposition territory and leave themselves open to a slick counter-attack, they've still got to play with the right purpose and keep an urgency about what they're doing.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Muriel. Ball's gone out of play. Tadic. Well positioned to make that interception. That's a throw. De Rossi. Jan-Mat has gone out. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Looks to slip it through. Muriel gets through on his own. Goal! Marseille! And they get themselves in front!
I just think he showed a lovely appreciation of where that defensive line formed, and he held his run until just the right moment, and he broke the offside trap, and he took full advantage. That's top marks for me.
Marseille get themselves into the lead. Rodrigo! It'll be a throw-in. And it's Jan-Mat.
Faguli. Crescito with a long pass. Face to face with the keeper. It's Faguli! Faguli, so who's he picking out? Porto may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. And he's made certain that won't get through. De Rossi. Jan Mat. Into the last quarter of an hour. Great ball, and now the shot. Aim forward. Koscielny positions himself well and cuts it out. It's a loose ball. Marseille get it back again. Koscielny cuts it out. Rodrigo. A chance! And the ball's come out! He has done it!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Julio Cesar did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Danger averted for now. Bonaventura. Ball is over the line. Porto make their final change. Jan Mat.
They really need to start moving the ball forward with pace at this late stage of the game.
Porto go in search of their winner. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo with the ball through. Cut out in the nick of time. Jan Mat. Deep into stoppage time. Schwab. Bonaventura. Pereira. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo with a shot! Goal! Porto! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Look, they've got to be happy with what they've produced here because they showed plenty of industry, and I think they've ended up getting what they deserve.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.